In this video, I'll discuss Q4 FY25 result and Concall of Ceinsys Tech. So, Ceinsys Tech is a technology-driven company who are helping government bodies by providing geospatial information and help them to execute government project efficiently. So, Ceinsys Tech have two segments. One is geospatial and engineering solutions, and one is technology solutions. So let's take an example to understand their business. Let's say they are working in a project called river linking project in Vidarbha. Okay, so government doing what? They are linking the rivers. So they have to build some infrastructure for that project. So what Ceinsys is doing that they are in the geospatial segment. What they are doing, they are taking the river belt and all the geography there and creating a 3D image, 3D model of the Earth's surface where the river linking project is going to happen. Okay, so that is the work of the geospatial and engineering solution, and they are making 3D model of the Earth's surface. And in the technology solutions, what they are doing, by analyzing those Earth 3D models, they are providing parameters to the government, some plans to the government, like consultancy services to government, that what can be done, what cannot be, and all. So that is the work they are doing. So that is the thing, and I think in the future also this space is going to be big, because government project of government is always on. Okay, in the future also there will be some kind of project. It can be 50 years, it can be 60 years, and all the like smart cities and like there is highways, there is railways, and all in all kind of projects, this kind of 3D imaging, 3D models do help government to plan their project better and also execute them in a efficient manner. Okay, so that is the thing in the segment. That is why this segment have a really long way. Like the management also saying that geospatial segment is going to grow at a CAGR of 13-14% for the next few years. So that is the thing with this segment. Okay, and also Ceinsys is not only present in India, they have an office in US, they have an office in Germany, UK. They are present in 4 countries. So that is the thing with the geography, and they have over 200 customers, and 50% of them are like they are repeat customers. Okay, 50% of the customers are repeat customers. So by that we can say that the customers are fairly happy with the company's performance, with the company's consultancy services. Okay, so that is the thing with the company. So let's talk about the Q4 FY25 result. So at first let's talk about the revenue. They registered highest ever revenue in this quarter of 142 crore. Year on year grew by 82%. Okay, and quarter on quarter also grew by 30%. So that is a very good amount of growth they are showing for last 1 years. And the guidance are also kind of a same, that their management is saying that their year on year and quarter on quarter growth will be there in the future also. And the management is not giving any kind of guidance directly, but they said that if we see our past performance, we can achieve 1000 crore yearly revenue in the next couple of years. So if we calculate, if they get 1000 crore revenue by 2017, by FY27, then the growth rate is 60% CAGR, and if they achieve that 1000 crore mark by FY28, then the growth rate is around 35% CAGR. So if they can get it around FY27, that is really great, that the growth rate will be as high as 60% CAGR for next 2 years. Okay, so that is the thing with the revenue. And let's talk about the order book. In this quarter, if we see their order book declined by like 200 crore. But the management is saying that the order book have not declined in this quarter, but the thing is that they did not add the Allegro business in this order book. Okay, if we add Allegro's business, order book of Allegro business, then the order book should be around 1300 crore. That in the last quarter that was 1400 crore, and then the business, the order book, consolidated order book is around 1327 crore in this quarter. Okay, so yeah, order book is stable, order book is growing in the last few quarters, but in the last 2 quarters it is stable at 1300 to 1400 range. But the guidance is that they will add 300 to 400 crore worth of order book every quarter. Okay, and they are saying that in the pipeline also, they have applied for, they bid for around 355 crore in the Q4. Okay, and they are expecting too big, like 280 crore of order book, too big project worth of 280 crore should get rewarded to them in the next 1 and 2 months. So that is also a good thing about order book. And if we see their past performance of pipeline to order book conversion, they have a conversion of around 80 to 90%. So that is also a very good conversion rate if we see, and they are expecting the same in terms of the order book and pipelines. Okay, so that is the thing with order book. In this business, order book is the most important thing. If we see, order book is the all in this business, and they execute their order book they take around 18 to 24 months. Okay, few of the order get finished by 4-5 years. So that kind of order books also there, orders also there. So that is the thing. If I talk about the EBITDA margin in this quarter, they have done a EBITDA margin of 18.8%. Okay, year on year increase by 300 bps. And if we see the past performance, they are consistently increasing their EBITDA margin, and they are saying that management is saying that they are shifting their revenue mix from geospatial solutions to the technology solutions, because geospatial solutions have lower margin, but the technology solutions have higher margin. Okay, so that is the thing. And they are, how they will do, because if we see the river projects also, both segments are aligned to each other, because we cannot do technology solutions in a isolated way, or we there is no value of geospatial solutions, I mean the 3D models, without those technology solutions. So both are linked with each other, but the company management is saying that they are venturing into the gaming, edtech, and give this kind of solutions to the gaming companies, edtech companies. That is how they are expecting that their technology solutions will be more in the coming years. And if we look at the growth, segment wise growth in Q4, if we see the geospatial engineering and services, the revenue from this segment grew by 42%, and the technology solutions grew by 120% in this quarter. So as we can see that technology solutions are growing much in a much higher pace. So obviously technology solutions are getting the market share, I mean the revenue share. Okay, so that is the thing Ceinsys is doing. And if we see the whole year EBITDA margin, that is around 18.6%. Okay, 18.6%, and whole year EBITDA margin of geospatial segment is 20%, and other segment means technology solutions is 28%. So if they increase the revenue mix from the segment of technology solutions, then they can increase their margin also. Okay, so that is the thing. It is not EBITDA, but it is EBIT margin. Okay, I'm sorry, EBITDA margin of the company is 18.6% for FY25, and EBIT margin for geospatial solutions is 20.6%, and EBIT margin for technology solutions is 28%. So we can see that EBIT margin of technology solutions is much higher than the geospatial services. Okay, so that is the thing the company management is doing, that they are shifting from one segment to other segment more, and this shift is a very good, because the margin is expanding, and they are also expecting margin to grow in the future also. So that is also a good thing, that as a shareholder, I am not the shareholder in the company, but who are shareholder in the company, if the margin is expanding, that is the one of the most important thing in a company fundamental. So that is the thing with the EBITDA margins. And if we talk about the PAT, they registered a PAT of 19.57 crore in this quarter. Year on year grew by 170%. So that is a huge growth in terms of PAT in this quarter. And if we talk about the PAT margin, that is also consistently increasing. In this quarter they registered a PAT margin of 13.74%. Okay, and they are consistently increasing the PAT in the last 1 year, if we see, and they are also expecting to grow their PAT margin in the future also. That is the thing with PAT margin. And in terms of ROE, in FY25 they done a ROE of 15.3% versus 15% in last year and 13.6% in FY23. So their ROE is also increasing year by year, if we see, and that is also a really good thing for a company, that the ROE is growing. So that is the thing with ROE. And if we talk about the market demand, then that how the governments are giving the orders. So the management is saying that there is no headwinds in front of us. This segment will grow at a fast pace in the next few years also, like 13-15% in next few years also. So if the whole segment is growing, whole industry is growing, then the one of the best player, why they will not grow at a faster pace? That is absolutely possible. So management also do not seeing any kind of headwinds in front of them, and they are also expanding their business internationally, like US, UK, Germany. That they are saying that the revenue share from international market will grow, okay, in the future. So that is the thing with Ceinsys Tech. If I talk about the valuations, I think that is trading around 35x P, and the growth is really good, and the company guidance of the management is uh, also good. So we have to see how the future of this company pans out, and we have to think about that if we can build some position or not, because the segment in the future also, if we see government project does not stop anytime. Okay, there is some kind of government project every month of the year. So that is the thing. And India is a growing country. If we see there will be smart cities in the future, there will be more railway track, more highways, and for all of those things government needs what? The planning. uh, the planning will help government for what? To execute the project in a efficient manner. So that is the thing. We have to track that company, how the order book is growing. In this quarter the order book is very stable. It did not grow quarter on quarter as it was growing in the last few quarters. So we have to look at the order book in a very close way. Okay, so that is the thing. In terms of revenue growth, in terms of PAT growth, there is no problem in this company. So let's see what happens in the future. So thanks for watching.